Milo's Adventure, the Enchanted Meadow. One sunny morning, Milo the adventurous mouse awoke with a flutter of excitement. Today, he had planned a journey to the Enchanted Meadow, a legendary place in the heart of the forest that was said to be filled with flowers of every color and rare, magical creatures. With his bright blue eyes sparkling and his trusty backpack slung over his shoulder, Milo set off on his adventure. The path to the Enchanted Meadow was not an easy one. It wound through dense thickets and over babbling brooks, but Milo was undeterred. He trotted along, his heart singing with the promise of the wonders that awaited him. The deeper he ventured into the forest, the more vibrant the scenery became. Sunlight filtered through the trees, casting a golden glow on the ground, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. As he neared the meadow, Milo heard the sound of laughter and the rustling of leaves. Peeking through the bushes, he saw a group of fairies flitting about, their wings shimmering in the sunlight. They were playing among the flowers, their laughter a delightful melody. Milo stepped into the clearing, and the fairies paused to look at him with curiosity and kindness. "Hello, little mouse," said one of the fairies, her voice as soft as a breeze. "What brings you to the Enchanted Meadow?" Milo bowed politely. "I'm Milo, and I've come to explore the meadow. I've heard tales of its beauty and magic, and I wanted to see it for myself." The fairies giggled and fluttered around him. "You are welcome here, Milo. We will show you the wonders of the meadow." Milo followed the fairies as they led him through the meadow. Everywhere he looked, there were flowers of every hue, their petals glistening with dew. Butterflies danced in the air, and bees hummed as they collected nectar. The meadow was alive with color and movement, and Milo felt as though he had stepped into a dream. In the center of the meadow stood a giant oak tree, its branches spreading wide like welcoming arms. At the base of the tree, a door was carved into the trunk. The fairies beckoned Milo inside, and he hesitated for a moment before stepping through the door. Inside, the tree was hollow, and the air was cool and fragrant with the scent of earth and wood. To Milo's amazement, the inside of the tree was a bustling community. Tiny homes were carved into the walls, and fairies flitted about, tending to their chores. There were shops and cafes, and the sound of music filled the air. Milo marveled at the ingenuity of the fairies and the warmth of their hospitality. The fairies led Milo to a small, cozy room filled with books and maps. "This is the heart of our knowledge," explained one of the fairies. "Here, we keep records of all the plants, animals, and magical creatures in the enchanted forest. We also keep a record of every visitor who has come to our meadow." Milo's eyes widened with wonder as he gazed at the shelves lined with ancient tomes. "May I look?" he asked. "Of course," the fairy replied. "You are welcome to learn from our collection." Milo spent hours poring over the books and maps, learning about the flora and fauna of the enchanted forest. He discovered that the meadow was home to many rare and magical plants, some of which had healing properties. He also read about the mystical creatures that lived in the forest, including unicorns, dragons, and talking animals. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the meadow, Milo thanked the fairies for their hospitality and knowledge. "I have learned so much today," he said. "I will treasure this experience and share what I've learned with my friends." The fairies smiled and gave Milo a small pouch filled with enchanted seeds. "Plant these in your forest," they said. "They will bring beauty and magic to your home." Milo's heart swelled with gratitude as he bid farewell to the fairies and made his way back through the forest. The journey home was filled with the promise of new adventures and discoveries. As he walked, he scattered the enchanted seeds along the path, imagining the vibrant flowers that would bloom in their wake. When Milo returned to his cozy burrow, he shared his adventure with his friends Jasper the rabbit and Ruby the fox. They listened in awe as Milo recounted his journey to the Enchanted Meadow and the wonders he had seen. Together, they planted the remaining enchanted seeds around their homes, excited to see the magic they would bring. Days turned into weeks, and soon the forest was alive with the vibrant blooms of the enchanted flowers. The once ordinary path to Milo's burrow was now a riot of color, attracting butterflies and bees from miles around. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers, and the forest seemed even more magical than before. Milo's adventure to the Enchanted Meadow had not only filled him with knowledge and wonder, but it had also brought beauty and magic to his home. He knew that this was just the beginning. There were countless more adventures waiting for him in the enchanted forest, each one with its own secrets to uncover and lessons to learn. As the stars twinkled above the enchanted forest, Milo lay in his cozy bed, his heart content and his mind filled with dreams of new adventures. He knew that no matter where his journeys took him, he would always carry with him the magic of the Enchanted Meadow and the friends he had made there. And with that thought, Milo drifted off to sleep, ready for whatever the next day would bring.